more.
No, no.
Yeah, how you say, oh no.
Hello. Oh wait, are we starting?
Is it on? Live video is starting.
I think so. I think it started. Oh,
I like when you say,
thanks.
oh no.
I think it's kind of somewhere.
Yeah, but I like him though. Oh, no.
Welcome back to
Hey
Tech Out.
everybody,
Woo.
it's been a minute. I mean, it's been busy here at CRI, but I would like to say good afternoon. My name is Roseanna W. I am the service coordinator for the Tech Out program. So I am your assistant tech resource coordinator.
Yeah.
Okay, and over here I have my good coworker, beautiful Maria. I like to call her Vanna White because she always go up and show for me, you know, what we're doing. So today I'm going to talk a little bit about our accelerator grant that we got in, and I need to show more of what we have. So if you're interested in coming in to look at the things that we have, me and Maria and I, we're going to try to promote a lot of things as, you know, as much as we can. We're going to try to come on as, you know, more than we do. Our work schedules is kind of crazy, but we're going to try to show our community, our audience, our professional staffs, our nurses, aides, our consumers, what we have here in our resource room. And again, I'm bringing to you things from our accelerator grant. This is the Nomo. Nomo. And the Nomo to me is something just like an emergency bracelet. You know, that a lot of our seniors and people with disabilities, I have one too at home. I could be careless, you know, and
It's more modernized.
yeah, where they can say trip and falls.
Yeah.
This one right here is different than the emergency bracelet that I have at home. My emergency bracelet at home, that I use at home, is hooked up to my wireless phone. Okay. This Nomo, it's something similar like that, but it also have a camera feature here, and they also have the plugins where you put the sensors on. So what you do in each room that you have, maybe a person with a disability, Alzheimer's, someone in a wheelchair, that have a lot of falls or don't remember that they shouldn't go out that room into another room. These are sensors. So what happens is you can also link Nomo up to your wireless phone as well. So say if mom, dad, or I is at the house and I'm home alone and family members have tucked their cell phone out and about their shopping, they can hook up the Nomo to their cell phone. But you gotta have the wire, you have to have Wi-Fi in the house, okay? And that's a fee there too, you know, different, okay? Fee there too. So basically what it does, it's a sensor. A sensor when you're motioning, you know, when you're motioning. If you pass it, it lets the family know that you passed the sensors. You fall, it's letting the family know that you had a nice fall and they need to get home to you. It's also for different medications, like if individuals are on medications and shouldn't be going back into the medication drawer or whatever, or cabinet. Yeah, it also let Nomo know that you shouldn't be messing around with the medicine in the cabinet, okay? So with this is more of the security that they want to represent. They also want to represent independent living. So individuals such as I with a disability, Maria with a disability, persons with Alzheimer's or just a physical disability, you know, if you're not for sure about your comfort level, you know, your balance when you're at home and you're falling, you know, the anxiety, you know, you don't have to have all this anxiety because you have Nomo there. And Nomo will help you, you know, get through the home. If you want to know more about, you know, the hookup, how it's hooked up and everything, you can give me a call, you can come in and we can show you more about the Nomo. But we would like to get more out, you know, more information out about the accelerator grant that we received last year. And we need to be promoting it more. So, these are also things that you can borrow through the Linden Library. But this one is kind of different though with borrowing, because it also, you would have to do something similar to a cell phone. You know, you gotta get a service provider. You know, gotta have Wi-Fi set up, but I'd rather for the individual to come into community resources and speak to me, Maria, you know, about the Nomo, you know, how it works. Because you will need to have it set up with Wi-Fi. That's the only way that it's gonna, you know, set up, but you also have to have the professional people who invent it, install it in your house. So basically, you'll have a lot of motion detectors in your house, okay? So anytime you move, the cell phone is gonna go off, you know, whoever has the app on their phone, you know, if it's the son, the daughter, whomever lives with you, okay? And you're home by yourself and you're like, okay, you know, but sometimes we don't know how to sit still. We have to get up and move around.
Yeah.
And we gotta be, you know, cautious, you know, because sometimes standing, walking is limited to, you know, some individuals. If the doctor say you're not allowed to move, don't move. But sometimes we're kind of hard-headed. We move, you know. So if you're interested in knowing more about the Nomo, and again, it's different from the medical alert bracelet, because with the medical alert, when you fall, all you doing is just hitting it, you know, on your cell phone if you got it on your cell phone. But if you got the bracelet on you, you're just hitting it. And since it's already set up, already where your service provider have already set it up with the service provider, it's already on your phone. This right here is kind of different, okay? You wouldn't be able to notify, you know, an ambulance, you know, if I fall, you know, they're like, Roseanna, are you okay? And I'm like, no, I've fallen, which I have. You know, nothing to be ashamed about because I'm busy. I don't know how to sit still. I like to do certain things around my house, and I'm not paying attention. When you don't pay attention, that's when things happen. But with this is different. Like I said, with the alert bracelet, you're able to talk to the medical person to say what's wrong. With this one, is basically sending out the signals through the phones to your family. So you want to know more about it, please come in. But these are the things, you know, these are some of the stuff you plug in, you know, and these are the sensors here. You put them through the house, stick them, and then as you rolling through or walking through, you can tell, you know, your motions, where you're at in the house. Okay, it's totally different than the medical alert. And then also with our medical alert, you know, through the waiver program, or you being a senior over 60 is paid for, because it's through our local representatives, you know, our senators, you know, that's here in Pennsylvania that do, you know, that support us, you know, and will, you know, help us with that cost. With this, there's no help with the cost. I'm gonna be straight up with you. Just to get it set up by their people who invented it, it's $280. And then for the, how you say, subscription?
Yeah.
For the subscription, it's like $30 a month, and you gotta have the Wi-Fi. Okay, so that's another ticket there, you know, $35, $40, it all depends on how high you want your Wi-Fi, you know, and you also paying for them to monitor,
This has a
sensor.
microphone and a camera, so it looks like you can talk through it as
you can
well.
talk through it,
Yeah.
okay.
So like if you wanted to press or something, I think we can press down to speak. but it
I'm
has a
gonna have to check it, I'm
microphone.
gonna have to check more into that, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah, no, just-
When me, Joanne and I got to talking about it,
Mhm.
I think I was more concerned about the price.
Yeah.
Because when you buy this, that's one price itself.
Right,
But to have someone come in and set it up,
yeah.
that's another price.
Mhm.
And with us having low income and we budget our money, you know, yeah, we work, but we budget our money. You know, we have to make sure that this fits into our income bracket of what we're
Mhm.
doing. But this is something that's a part of the accelerator grant.
You can
So-
try it out.
So I wanted to bring it to you and, you know, if it's something you're interested in, we can talk to you more about it. Okay, and again, it's called
Nomo.
the Nomo. Welcome. You're only a few steps away. A simple, connected, you know what, for caregiving. Yeah, it's just like a 3-4 piece to put together, but when somebody else setting it up for you, when you purchase it, you can get it, I think I've seen it online at Walmart.
Mhm.
And I'm not for sure if you can get it on Amazon, but you still would have to have someone come in and set it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it set up towers is through the people who invented it. So it wouldn't do like your bracelet, your alert bracelet would do like for the dispatchers, you know, for the ambulance, you know, if you fell, they'd come up, put you up and say, hey, don't move again this way, you know. This is through the cell phones and things like that, but I need to read more about it if it's able to connect to, like an ambulance or, you know, an operator that would get one for you, you know, if you're in crisis, okay? Hey, I want to thank you guys for your time. It's been a minute, but just pay attention. We're going to try to do more, try to do at least 1 or 2 a week besides our tech owl. This is through the Linden Library. Besides our TDDP, we will continue to feature the different phones and also the wireless phones, okay? And then through the Linden Library, we will continue to feature the laptops, anything that's dealing with communication devices, and anything that's dealing with kids that have different sensors going on, like anxiety, mental health, anything like that. We do have gadgets for that. I think they're pretty cool. Kind of like them myself, but yeah, those were very nice. I can't say it. She can say the word very well. I'll be saying something else. She go, no, Rose, that's not how you say it. So I think I got 2 tongues, you know.
I get it. I say worse.
But she knew what I was talking about. So hey, it was good seeing everybody. Hopefully summer will be here soon. What is it, June 20th?
Yeah, hopefully we'll see you at the ice cream / game day / cookout event on June 24th. And then we do have a peer support group going on June 19th. And then there's an advisory group we're starting up, and that's on the 17th from 11 to 12. And then peer support is from, I think, 11 to 12:30. So call us up if you want to go, and we'll see you there.
Hey, just come out and represent. Come represent yourself, empowerment yourself, and also let Maria help you, you know, with the information and the knowledge that we have here as far as resources. You know, that is what the peer support group is all about. That is what the wellness group is all about. And that is what the advisory group is all about, you know.
Connecting everyone
It's
together.
connecting everyone together.
Yeah.
I like that. Say that again. It's
Connecting everyone
together. Hey, y'all, thank you.
Bye.
Have a good week. Bye-bye.